Yo, what's up guys? Coach Jonathan here with On Track Fitness, and real quick, wanted to come at you guys with another whiteboard video, and this time it is on rest. A lot of times when people start working with us, we notice that you finish a set and then it's like, okay, next set is going to be another set of 15, for example, and you just jump right to it. And I always like to use the term, if you've worked with me in person, you know this, your muscles are like batteries, you need to rest. More is not always better, faster is not always better, and in fact, it will do harm if you're not taking rest. So I wanted to kind of cover rest in a really simple way so you guys can understand it. And the easiest way to go about this is with compound movements. So compound movements, I'm gonna make another video on this eventually, but compound movements are exercises that use two or like more than one muscle group, right? So 2+ muscles. Example is a deadlift, squat, bench press, whatever. So compound movements, you want to take 90 seconds, potentially even more, for compound movements. So those are going to be more energy exerting. You're going to need to take a little bit more rest because your muscles are like batteries. You want to let that muscle recover so you can get the most out of every set, so you're not just slowly teetering down every single set, and then by 15-20 minutes into the workout you have no gas left in the tank and you're kind of just done for the day. You want to maximize the entire time you're in the gym, and that's why rest time is important, right? With isolation movements though, so this is something like a curl, a push down, any movement that's going to use just one muscle group where you're not going crazy, not a big bench press. Lateral raises are another one, front raises are another one. Any isolation movement, that's going to fall around the 60-second range. Just because those are smaller muscle groups, they're not as energy exerting, and you'll kind of be recharged a little bit faster because it's not going to take as much out of you during sets, right? So that's when it comes to lifts. That's rest times between sets. 60 seconds, I'd say 45 to 60 seconds, I guess, is the low end for isolation movements. And then when it comes to compound movements, generally in that 90-second range. And just keep that in mind because you do not want to burn out real fast. If you're not taking these rest times, you'll be 20-30 minutes in your workout and you'll be exhausted, and that's not necessarily a good thing because you want to sustain that same level of intensity for generally 45 minutes to an hour, so you're constantly burning calories, and you're breaking the muscle down as it needs to be broken down, right? So going from there, I'm going to erase this super quickly, and I want to go into rest times between workouts, because some people have the misconception that they want to work out every single day and that that will do more and speed up the results. That is not always the case, right? So between workouts or between muscle groups, 48 hours is what you need to make sure that you're recovering enough. So that's why with our clients, if we meet with you back-to-back days, we're not doing the same muscle groups. Or if we meet with you back-to-back days, we make it even a more complex split. So if you do chest on a Monday, you don't hit chest again until at least Wednesday, a lot of times Thursday. 48 hours is the key, because you got to remember, when you're exercising, you are literally breaking muscle down, creating little micro tears, and to build that up is not an overnight or end of workout process. So you want to make sure you're recovering. A good indicator too of, okay, maybe I should take a little bit more rest between this muscle group, is if you're extremely, extremely sore. A little bit of soreness is normal, but if you're super sore from your chest day on Monday and it's Wednesday, you're probably not going to perform as well, but it also is a sign that recovery is not there. So that's just a quick rundown on rest, both between workout days and between sets for different exercises. If you have any questions on this, leave me or Meg a comment below, or if you're working with us one-on-one, just give us a message in the app, and we're happy to help kind of apply this to your specific position. But thank you for watching.